What's up, everybody, and welcome back to this 40K subscriber special. And I have one action-packed story planned for you today, and I cannot believe I did not remember this story. Okay, it was a very crazy story in my life, man. And it wasn't until I did this live stream right before this that someone mentioned a question that brought it back to my memory. I got horrible memory, man. It really makes me wonder if I'm going to be one of those old guys that just can't even remember his name. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got horrible memory, and I got plenty of stories. I just can't even really remember some of them. Some of my friends be like, do you remember, when we did this, that, and third? And I'm like, what? Nah, I don't remember none of that, man. I really don't. But anyways, let's get right into the story. Well, before we get into the story, someone said on a comment that I just use Lucy as my dog, the mascot of Lockdown 23-1, my English Bulldog, as filler. That I put her in my videos as filler to make people watch longer, okay, until I get to the point. Bruh, this one's for you. There you go. Go ahead and fill that in your next comment, homeboy. You know what? Lucy is the best content on this channel. She's the mascot. She's what keeps this place in order. She keeps this thing going. Always show respect to Queen Lucy. Anyways, back to the action, man. Alright. This takes place when I was about a freshman or sophomore. I can't really even remember. But it was my early years of high school. And this kid that I'm going to tell you a story about, I'm not going to put his name out there. I'm pretty sure he's still in the penitentiary. But he might be getting out very soon. I'm not sure. I think he was sentenced to like 17 years. Can't remember. I read about it though. Anyways, this kid that I hung out with, man, all we ever did, okay, I'm not saying for anybody to go out there and smoke weed or anything like that, man. Come on now. Alright, don't take this the wrong way, anybody out there. But I'm just telling you personal stories of my life. And when I was that age, I was smoking freaking weed like a freight train, okay? Non-stop. I was doing all kinds of stuff for, I was building gravity bongs and all kinds of stuff to smoke weed out of, alright? That's what my lifestyle was and what it's become. It was just strictly reefer, okay? Bob Marley type stuff. Anyways, so with that being said, me and this kid, all we did was smoke weed together. One day, and his parents, he had two parents, a mother and father, of course. They weren't split up or anything. His father was kind of intimidating, man. He was like 6'4", man. He just was a big, huge dude. He was intimidating. And his mother, they were both in the military. His mother just looked like a normal mom. Both of them looked like normal parents. Just one guy was huge. And they were pretty strict parents, so we never really did too much at his house. You know what I mean? If we did, it was like while they're at work or something. And one day, he invited me to come over there and a bunch of people to go have a party at his house. I said, bro, at your house? You'll never have anybody at your house, man. What's up? He said, oh, no, my mom's out on vacation and my dad's out on deployment. I was like, party! You know what I mean? Let's go. Who's getting the, Yeah. Anyway, so it was party time at the Apollo, okay? So we were heading on over there. And we started partying at the house, man. Everyone had their weed, smoking their weed and drinking their alcohol and stuff like that. And parents, don't be fooled. Your kids are probably smoking weed and drinking beers without you knowing, okay? It's a very common thing nowadays in high school. Believe it or not, okay? And I know everyone else out there really knows the truth, okay, that watches my channel. It really happens out there. So be careful. Keep an eye on your children, all right? But then again, there's really nothing you can do because my parents kept an eye on me as best as they could, and I just kind of veered off the road, you know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, I went to this kid's house, we were partying, and we had drinks, and we were smoking weed, and we were getting down, man. And I remember I wanted to try to go into this other room, okay? It was really weird because this room in the back, or in the front of the house actually, it was taped off. The doors were completely taped off, and I was lit, man. I was gone. I was like, what's behind this freaking door? My my mind started racing. I was like, I wonder what's behind his door. Why is it taped off like this? This is weird. So I went to go open the door, and out of nowhere, man, my homeboy came. He said, bro, don't go in there. Don't go in there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what's wrong, man? Why not? He's like, my mom's remodeling. If you go in there, she'll know everything what happened. She'll know someone went in there. I was like, all right, all right. And then he's like, go ahead and go get some more reefer, man. And he gave me like $300. And this guy was stingier. You know, he was stingy, man. He wouldn't give me nothing. I said, what? I said, man, you barely even throw 5 on it, man. What are you talking about? You're giving me 300? He's like, yeah, just go get whatever. I'm like, all right, I'll get, this, that, and 30. He's like, just get whatever, man. Just get whatever and come back. I'm like, all right. So I went and got some more reefer. Came back to the house. We smoked like, a little more. And there was a lot left over. And he says, don't worry about it, man. You can go ahead and keep it. I said, what? No. That was a wrap. I said, okay, red flags are going off here. This dude's giving me free buds. I was like, hold on. For real, bro? He's like, yeah, just go ahead, take it all. I don't care. You can have it, man. Just come back tomorrow. We'll smoke a little bit or something. So I was like, bet. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate it. So the party was over. I went home. And this story is kind of short. It's not really nothing to it besides, what I'm about to say. So I go home and I'm chilling. I'm like, yeah, man, homeboy looked out for me. I'm good. Went to sleep, woke up next day. I called him. He didn't answer. So I was like, man, I'm just going to roll over to his house. Me and my other friend went to his house, and we were going to go chill in an empty house. That's every high school kid's dream, a house that's empty. It's all yours to do whatever you want to do with. And we went over there to go over, smoke, and chill. I walk in, we drive up to the house, man. And there's cops everywhere. And I'm talking about military and everything. It was crazy, man. It was very strange. Okay, so we pull up all slow, and I stick out my head out the window. I said, what happened? They're like, you know so-and-so? I said, yeah, man, we were just here yesterday. He goes, okay, I'm going to need you to follow me. And we followed this guy to the precinct in the interrogation room, okay? I mean, I sat in there. This was my first time of like some first 48 hours type stuff, okay? I was sitting in the interrogation room for probably a good 3 hours before I even started talking to anybody, man. I was freezing. And the detective comes in. He starts talking to me, all right? And he asking me if I know anything that's happened over there. Anything out of the ordinary. I said, no, man, I don't know anything. Nothing. And then he straight up tells me, he's like, so-and-so killed his own father, okay? This guy killed his dad. My friend killed his dad, okay? This just goes to show you, you don't know nobody and what they're going through until everybody has a snapping point. Everybody has a breaking point. Everyone, okay? I mean, the ages really don't mean nothing, because if you look back in history, there's young kids, they're just freaking nuts. They go crazy sometimes, and they commit murder, all right? So that's just one thing that you can get from this story. You don't know nobody, for real. And I hung out with this kid almost every day in high school, man, and blazed down every day. I mean, I thought I knew the guy. But it turns out we were at the house party partying all night with his dad's dead body in the living room, okay? In the living room. And that was the living room that was taped off that I was about to walk into, man. Can you believe that? That's absolutely crazy, man. And I can't get into detail, but the way that he made sure that his father was dead was absolutely insane. Because, sometimes a body, I guess, doesn't look like it's dead. You ever seen a fish with his head cut off and it still flaps around and stuff? Well, I guess it kind of was like that. And, not like that, but somewhat like that, muscle spasms or whatever. So he did extra stuff to make sure that he was passed away. So it was absolutely insane when I heard the full story later on. And this is the other crazy thing. And this was back when I was back in 2002? Is that 2002, I think? And when he went on a run, okay? The kid went on a run, no one caught him. Okay? It turns out his father was in the military as well. I don't know what branch it was, but he was in the military and he went AWOL. He was missing. So the military came to his house to figure out what was going on. to either arrest him or do something else. You know what I mean? He was a high-ranking officer in that branch. So that's how they found out. But he got away, and he went up into the mountains over here in Virginia, all the way in the mountains, and he was camping out. And this guy was like an Eagle Scout. I mean, he could survive in any kind of terrain. This guy, he was like a Rambo for kids, man. He had toys. He didn't have to, I would go in his room and he'd build all kinds of stuff, man. Like he was just a very creative guy, man, creative kid. And he was good at skateboarding too. But so yeah, this kid got away and he went up in the mountains, and before he left, he wrote a letter saying that he was gonna do something to our school. So we were on lockdown at the school for a very long time. It was like 3 days, I think. We were kind of on lockdown, going to school until they caught him. And it was absolutely insane, man. You know, I haven't told that story to too many people. It was really weird. Very weird. You never know who you're chilling with, man. And, you know, it's just a crazy world out there. You never know what a person's going through with their family, their loved ones, anything, you know. They could be getting abused or anything right underneath your eyes, and you would never know. You know what I mean? So, best of luck to him if he ever sees this video, man. You know, he was a good guy. He really was a good guy, man. He was a good friend. And that's what made it so shocking to me. But there you go, man. 40K special story. I partied in a house with a dead body the whole time. Pretty wild. Pretty wild story for someone that was in high school. That doesn't happen to everyone every day. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed that quick little story. Tonight I'm going to be streaming a different game. It ain't no Call of Duty tonight. It's going to be God of War 2 remastered. Was it remastered? Hang on a second. God of War 3 remastered. Hey, I was playing that. I was saying that earlier in my live stream. I said I can't wait for God of War 3 to come out. I'm tripping. I meant God of War 4 comes out, I think, this month. In like a week or so. I am going to be streaming that jank in this 4K HDR 60 frames per second Sony Bravia. That's right. It's going to be an amazing game. I hope to see a lot of y'all there cheering me on in an epic game. And it's a totally different style from the rest of the God of Wars, okay? But this game came, I started playing this game, and then right after this, I started playing this game, Call of Duty came out, or was it Final Fantasy 15? I can't remember. But I started playing one of the other ones, and it just took over. So I still got about halfway to go with this one. And I'm going to be streaming it tonight, getting my mind prepared for the new realm of God of War 4. Amazing game, man. You're fighting giants and titans from the old days, okay? You're fighting gods, Zeus, and stuff like that. It's crazy, man. It's a really cool and action-packed game. It's really not too hard, to tell you the truth, but it's a really fun game. So I hope to see y'all there and cheer me on. Anyways, until the next time, I love every last one of y'all, man, and I really do appreciate all y'all's support. If I don't see you in the comments or reply with a pretty little heart icon, I apologize, okay? There's a lot of comments out there nowadays, but just know, that's why I do these live streams, is so that I can see and interact with y'all and talk and give you my thanks in person. Until the next time.